Good evening to all of you. Good evening to those students who are doing online class. My voice is audible to you or not? Okay, hope you all are doing well. So let's discuss the topic biotechnology. बेटा लास्ट लेक्चर में हम लोगों ने फिनिश किया था बीटी क्रॉप्स. ओके, we seen that different types of the bt crops and we focus on those crops which are in news like bt cotton, bt mustard and bt brinjal, and also we seen that the advantages and disadvantages of the bt crops. Today we will see the white biotechnology. We will also see the biofuel, and as you know that biofuel is very important. Government is also promoting the biofuels so that government should reduce its dependency on the fossil fuels, and with the promotion of the biofuel we can also solve the many problems, especially the problems like environmental problems. Okay, because biofuels are environmental friendly. Okay, we will see all these issues. So first thing is biotechnology, white biotechnology. So write the topic white biotechnology. Beta, it is related to the which area? You remember in a first lecture I told you that with the different colors there are the different types of the biotechnology: gray, white, blue. So white biotechnology related to which area? Forget everything. You have to read all these things. That is related to the industrial area. Okay, to develop the biocatalyst and these enzymes which are used to synthesize the chemicals. Okay, for example, this detergent protease, which is prepared by this the help of the biotechnology. It is used in the industries to remove the protein impurities from the cloth. Detergent lipose, which is helped to remove the fats like butter, ghee from the clothes. And also amylases are used in the laundry and also in the dish washing also to remove the starch based food residue. Okay, so these enzymes, these catalysts, these biocatalysts are used in the textile industries. Also, with the help of this biotechnology, we use to manufacture different type of the detergents which is used into the cloth industries, also in the washing of the dishes also. Okay, so these are the important example of the white biotechnology. Also, with the modified structural cellulose fiber of the cotton, with the help of the biotechnology, we restore the smoothness surface of the soft fabric. Okay, you've seen that cotton fabric is very soft, and to make it more soft and the wrinkle free, we use this particular method. Also, with the industrial biotechnology, it is used to manufacture products like alcohol, okay, preparation of the acids, antibodies. So these are the few examples of the white biotechnology. Now the important thing is this biofuel. Beta, biofuel is a type of the liquid and gas fuel which is produced from the biomass. Okay, it is produced from the biomass resources. And you know biomass very well. Beta, biomass is the biodegradable resources which are coming from the residue of the agriculture also, industrial also, because there are different food processing industries are there. Okay, for example, sugarcane industry. So residue from these industries, residue from the agriculture sector, residue from the home also. Okay, also this forest residue, all these come under the category of the biomass. Remember, those which are the biodegradable product, waste, they come under the biomass. Okay, and this is particularly used for the production of the biofuel. Okay, and biofuel include two type of the fuel. Beta, one is bioethanol and another is a biodiesel. Remember this thing. Okay, one is bioethanol and another is biodiesel. Beta, bioethanol is the ethanol which is produced from the biomass of the sugar containing, such as corn, sugarcane, okay, beetroot, sorghum, starch-based material such as cassava. So with these type of the product, when they undergo to the process, then they produce the ethanol and it is called as a bioethanol. Okay, and this biodiesel is the ester group. Remember this thing. Okay, this is a difference between the bioethanol and the biodiesel. Bioethanol is a ethanol product and biodiesel is a methyl ester and ethyl ester, which is produced from the vegetable oil, both edible also and non-edible also. Even the beta, this biodiesel is produced from the even the animal fats also. Okay, this is a difference between these two biofuel. Got it? Again I will repeat. बेटा bioethanol जो है वो एक ethanol product है. It is ethanol product. It is produced from the residue and the biomass of these sugar containing and the starch containing product. For example, like sugarcane, corn, okay, sorghum, this sweet potato, these type of the products. Okay, sugar beet, and this biodiesel is the methyl ester and the ethyl ester group, which is produced from the vegetable oil, and it can be edible also and non-edible also, and also it produced from the animal fats. Okay, so this is a different type of the biofuel. Now we will discuss the different generation of the biofuel. Okay, and here the different generations are classified on the basis of the raw material which is used for the production of the biofuel. Remember this thing. Okay, so first generation biofuel is those biofuels which are obtained from these food crops, edible food crops like sugarcane, soya bean, corn, okay, which are obtained from the, please write it, first generation biofuel are those which are obtained from the these edible food crops. For example, for the production of the bioethanol, but a sugarcane and byproduct of the sugarcane is used, okay, to produce the bioethanol. And for the biodiesel, this methyl ester and ethyl esters are used from the edible vegetable oil sheets. Okay. Now, but this particular generation create one of the major problem, beta, that is the food security. How it will be create the food security problem? See, when the particular crop is diverted for the production of this biofuel, definitely on the one hand, this energy security is there. Okay. But on the other hand, it will create the food security problem, because these are the edible crops. Okay. Sugarcane, corn, soybean, these are the edible crops. But if you divert this crop towards the production of this biofuel, then it will create the problem. Okay. Problem of the food security. That's why these are not preferred nowadays. Okay. इसका जो प्रेफरेंस है अभी थोड़ा लेस है. Okay. Government primary focus is that only those crops and crops will be diverted for the production of these biofuels if it is in excess form. Okay. If we have the excess production, or maybe some particular crop is not fit for the consumption. Okay. Because there are some crops also there, maybe it is infected with some disease or some microorganism, it is not fit for the consumption, then that particular crop can be diverted in this area. But what is a good crop? Okay, then it should not be diverted for the production of the biofuel, because if you shift those crops into this area, then it will create the problem of the food security. Got it? That's why government is promoting nowadays this second generation biofuel, which comes from the non-food crop items. Okay. In the first generation, focus is on the edible crops, but here non-edible crops are focused, such that switchgrass, residual part of the food crops, wood waste. Okay. Also the non-edible oil seeds. This is important one. Non-edible oil seeds like Jatropha, crocus, and this is the important crop. Okay. Pomgamia pinnata, ricinus, cuminins. It is also called as custard seed. Okay. Now these are the non-edible oil seeds. Beta, it is neither consumed by the human nor consumed by the animal also. That's why it is important one. Even in all these three, government more focus on the Jatropha crocus. Okay. So this, by focusing on this second generation biofuel, it will solve our both the problem. Okay. This food security also, and also energy security. Both area will be balanced. Remember? Got it? It is very important thing, because these oil seeds are not consumed by the humans also, nor by the animals. They are totally dedicated for the production of the biofuel. And also we are focusing on this residue part of the food crops, residue part of the different food waste, agriculture waste. Okay. So both the area, our food security will be also maintained and energy security will also maintain. In the beta national biofuel policy, government is promoting these non-edible oil seeds, which are fully dedicated for the production of the biofuel. And the third generation biofuel is that in which microalgae are used for the production of the biofuel. Microalgae like Chlorella vulgaris and Crypthecodium kunai. Okay, these are the few examples of the microalgae which are fully dedicated for the production of the biofuel. And also they have the very high productivity. Okay, but this is a third generation. Presently, we are focusing on this. This is under the development phase. Okay, we are focusing on the second generation. Beta, this is the picture of the Jatropha plant. Okay, beta, this is the plant in this. These are the Jatropha fruits, and from these food, these seeds are extracted and which are further used to produce the biofuel. Got it? It's important thing. Okay? बेटा ये फ्रूट्स होते हैं और इन्हीं फ्रूट्स को जब आप कट करेंगे तो बेटा ऐसे सीड्स निकलेंगे एंड फ्रॉम दीज सीड्स जब इनको क्रश करा जाएगा ओके देन विल प्रोड्यूस बायोफ्यूल. Got it? Picture is clear? Now we will see why we consider the Jatropha crop as an ideal crop. Okay, what are its important features? But the first important thing is that if we promote this Jatropha crop, okay, then it will resolve the conflict between the fuel and the food security debate. As this particular crop is neither consumed by the human nor consumed by the animal. This is important thing. So that our food security will also maintain. We need not have to divert the edible crop for the production of the biofuel. And on the same hand, at the same time, we will also got the biofuel, okay, at the sufficient amount, and we can solve our this fuel security problem. Okay. Second thing, beta, this particular crop can grow all type of the climatic condition. Even it can grow in the barren land also. Okay. For the cultivation of the Jatropha crop, it is not necessary you have to cultivate on the fertile land. Even the land with the normal condition, normal fertility, even in barren land, unfertile land, these crops can grow very effectively. And they are not depend on the climatic condition. Okay. For example, particular crop like wheat, rice, pulses, okay, they only grow in the particular season only. But better, these crops grow throughout the year. Even these crops did not require the water also. As you know that, for example, rice, it requires large amount of the water. Okay, but these crops does not require large amount of the water. That's why these are the very effective one. As a result, बेटा जब इतना वाटर नहीं लग रहा है, इतना उसको हमें ध्यान भी नहीं देना, we need not have to take the care a lot. It means that the input cost for the cultivation of this crop is less, hence it is a less expensive. Okay, for example, you know very well, for example, suppose farmer used to cultivate rice, so regularly they have to give the water to these crops. Okay, if suppose sufficient rain is there, then it is not required. Nevertheless, if suppose rain is not there, then you have to give the water from the irrigation with the groundwater or from the canal. So lot of the input cost is involved. Okay, but for a cultivation of the jatropha crop, need not require the large amount of the water. Okay, whether the sufficient rain is there or not, it will not affect the productivity of this crop. Hence the input cost is less, it is less expensive. And even the jatropha crops are also available at a less cost. The cost is very less, so it is affordable for the every farmer, middle class farmer also and poor farmer also. Okay, so these are some important features. Even better, the yielding of this crop is very high. In a small area, we can extract the large amount of the biofuel. So when the input cost is less and output is high, even the productivity is also very high, then it means it is fully benefited to the farmer. Even this crop is better drought resistance also. And nowadays, you know very well, in some states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka, drought is one of the major problem. Okay, so this crop is drought resistance also. And one of the important thing is there, but this crop can grow in any land. It did not require a very high fertile land. Even in barren land and fertile land, you can cultivate this crop. Okay, so this is the important thing. Okay, even this particular crop have the high level productivity in every weather condition. Changing of the weather did not impact the productivity of this particular crop. So these are some important features of the jatropha crop. It is very helpful for those farmers in those areas where this drought type of the problem is there. Okay, even in some area, you know very well, land is also not fertile. For those area, this crop is very effective, and it can be also can become the main source of income for these farmers in these areas. Okay, where wheat, rice, these type of the crops cannot be cultivated. Okay, got it? It is important thing. Also, this particular crop take less time to give the commercial yield. It take only 2 to 3 years. Okay, the seed the fruit which I shown you just now. Okay, beta, only 2 to 3 years it take to give that fruit. Okay, within the less period of time, we can get the commercial yield also. And you can harvest this crop even in non-rainy seasons also. Even the size of the plant is also very small. It is not so much big, so it is very convenient to collection of the seeds. ओके, ये जो बेटा मैंने आपको जस्ट अभी ये जो प्लांट आपको दिखाया है, ओके बेटा इसका साइज इतना बड़ा नहीं होता है, ओके स्मॉल साइज होता है, मीडियम साइज यू कैन से इट. So it is very easy to collect these fruits and extract these seeds. Okay. Also one of the important thing, from the one particular plant you can cultivate, you can produce the multiple products like soap, mosquito repel, also the organic fertilizer also. Okay, so that's why this crop is very effective. You just not getting the biofuel, you are getting the other products also. So from the one particular crop, it is helpful for the making the soap also, mosquito repellent also, organic fertilizer, biofuel. So see the effectiveness of this crop. Input is very less, output is very high. Even it is used for the multiple dimension also. So now these type of the crops is very effective for those farmers where they are facing this drought type of the problem, where they don't have the very high fertile land. Okay, and one of the important thing, this particular crop is neither consumed by the human nor by the animal. As you know that nowadays better different animals are there which used to destroy the crops of the farmers, you know very well. Okay, monkey. Okay, there are so many animals are there which used to consume these crops, these small fruits like mango, but guava. But these crops is not neither consumed by the human and nor by the animal. So it has the very large positive aspect. That's why government is promoting these crops at a higher level. Also government is providing the subsidies to the farmer to cultivate these crops. Got it? It is important thing. Now we will discuss what are the advantages of the biofuel. Okay. First thing is these biofuels are the efficient fuel. Okay. Carbon emission is very less. And nowadays you also seen that, बेटा आपने देखा भी होगा जब बेटा आप पेट्रोल पंप में फ्यूल मतलब कि भरवाने जाते होंगे तो आपने देखते हो कि ब्लेंडेड फ्यूल्स आर देयर. डिड यू ऑब्जर्व दिस थिंग? इथेनॉल ब्लेंडिंग फ्यूल इज देयर, सेपरेट फ्यूल होता है एक काउंटर. दो स्टूडेंट हु आर डूइंग ऑनलाइन क्लास, बेटा ऑब्जर्व किया है कभी चीज का? ओके बेटा, तो बेटा यही वो फ्यूल होते हैं. ओके, सो नॉर्मल जो फ्यूल होता है उसमें बेटा ये बायोफ्यूल डायरेक्टली मिक्स कर दिया जाता है. And that blended fuel, or you can say mixed fuel, is have the better lubricating property. Okay, as a result the carbon emission is very less as compared to the normal fuel. Okay, even the cost of the biofuel is also less. In the market, if you compare the cost of the biofuel, the cost is just same as the gasoline. Okay, what is the market price of gasoline? Same prices of the biofuel is there, and it is also the cleaner fuel. Okay, the carbon emission is almost zero, or you can say very less. So these are some important advantages of the biofuel. And beta, according to Renewable Fuel Association USA, it said that ethanol remains the highest octane and the lowest cost motor fuel on the planet. Okay बेटा, octane means बेटा फ्यूल की जो कैपेसिटी को बताने के लिए उनको ऑक्टेन नंबर से क्लासिफाई करते हैं. ओके, इट इज जस्ट यू कैन से कार्बन हाइड्रोजन चेन. ओके, एक ही कार्बन हाइड्रोजन की चेन होता है और जितना ज्यादा ऑक्टेन नंबर होता है उतना ज्यादा इफेक्टिव फ्यूल होता है. ओके, सो ये कहा गया है रिपोर्ट्स के द्वारा कि इथेनॉल विल बी द रिमेन हाईएस्ट ऑक्टेन and the lowest cost motor fuel on this planet. This is important thing. And octane बेटा वो है कि मैं आपको बता चुका हूं भी कि octane बेटा रिप्रेजेंट करता है strength of the fuel. Okay, this with the help of the biofuel, it will also reduce the greenhouse gases emission. That's why it is used nowadays mostly. Okay, and it is studies are suggested that beta with the if you use these biofuel, then it can reduce the greenhouse gases up to 65%. And you know very well, greenhouse gases are creating a lot of problem today. That's why most governments are focusing on this area to reduce the greenhouse gases. So this biofuel is the solution. If you use the biofuel at the high amount, then it will reduce the greenhouse gases up to 65%. Also, it will help for the economic security. You know very well, country like India, which used to import approximately 70 to 80% of the crude oil from the foreign country. You know very well. Okay, and day by day the demand of this crude oil is enhancing. First thing is this. Wait, I have to explain here because this is the important thing. See, beta, you know very well, in India the availability of the fossil fuel is very less. Okay, and also the crude oil we have very less amount. जितना भी हमारा डिमांड होता है बेटा उसका 70 to 80% हम जो क्रूड ऑयल है हम फॉरेन कंट्री से इंपोर्ट करते हैं. ओके, वी आर इंपोर्टिंग दिस फ्रॉम द फॉरेन कंट्रीज. डे बाय डे द डिमांड ऑफ दिस क्रूड ऑयल इज ऑल्सो इनहेंसिंग. फर्स्ट थिंग इज दिस. एंड सेकेंड थिंग, beta, the market price of this crude oil is totally depend upon the international situation. Sometimes the crisis between the two countries impacting the fuel price and it will hurt the third country. And you know very well, nowadays there are different types of the political problems are there at the world level. For example, Gulf crisis. Okay, Russia-Ukraine war, excess pressure of the USA also, and interfere of the USA in different political situations. Okay, so these type of the situation is creating the uncertainty in the price of the crude oil. It used to fluctuate very rapidly. It is not static, and that's why it impacting on the countries like India, which used to import such a huge amount. Okay, so to solve all these problems, beta biofuel is the best option. Okay, if we promote these biofuels, especially these bio crops, okay, the fuel which is coming out from these non-edible seeds, then this problem we can effectively tackle it. Because first thing is that it can be produced in the any type of the land. Okay, first thing is this, it can produce in the barren land also. Second thing, the cost of the production is less. Okay, the cost of the production is less. Also, it can tolerate drought type of the conditions also. Okay, it can tolerate drought type of the conditions also, and we can harvest this crop in any weather condition. So these are the very positive aspect of this particular crop. Okay, and also one of the important thing is this, beta, these crops are causing low carbon emission, and the input cost is less, then definitely the cost of the fuel is also less. So all this problem can be solved with the promotion of this biofuel. Got it? Also, this crop created the low level of the pollution. This all already I understand you. Okay. Also, with the use of the biofuel in the automobiles, it enhanced the durability of the vehicle engine also. This is the important thing, because they have the good lubricating property. First thing. Second thing, बेटा most important advantage is that बेटा जो करंट में जो इंजन्स की जो डिजाइनिंग है, जो कैपेसिटी है, in same engines we can use the biofuel also. There is no need to change the designing of the engine. This is very effective thing. For example, बेटा आप फॉर एग्जाम्पल जिस व्हीकल में आप नॉर्मल फ्यूल आप फिल करवाते हैं, इन अ सेम व्हीकल आप वही ब्लेंडेड फ्यूल यानी मिक्स फ्यूल भी आप फिल करवाते हैं, आपको कोई इंपैक्ट नहीं पड़ता इंजन पे. इवन इफ यू यूज दिस ब्लेंडेड फ्यूल, इंजन ड्यूरेबिलिटी विल बी इनहेंस, एंड ऑल्सो द व्हीकल विल परफॉर्म वेरी इफेक्टिवली एंड एफिशिएंट ऑल्सो. सो कोई भी इंजन का डिजाइनिंग या पैटर्न चेंज करने की जरूरत नहीं है. इन सेम व्हीकल वी कैन यूज this conventional fuel also, and the same vehicle you can fill this biofuel also. Okay, next, easy to source. Okay, these biofuels you can easily get it. Also, it is renewable source of the energy. जितना आप प्रोड्यूस करना चाहें आप कर सकते हैं. Okay, if you focus on this particular area, so it will be effective for the country also. Okay, so it is important area. Okay. Now we will see some disadvantages of the biofuel. Okay, first is beta monoculture. If there is a promotion of the biocrop is there, like jatropha crackers at the higher level, and it benefiting the farmers also at a large level, then definitely you know very well, farmer will only focus on the one crop. Okay, now this will impact on the land also it will impact on the food security also. Okay, because ultimately it is a matter of the money. Farmer is getting the money, either they cultivate the rice or wheat, or they cultivate the jatropha cactus plant. So if the particular plant is giving the high output and less input is involved, then definitely farmer will go for the same thing, because everyone want a profit. Okay, everyone need the money, and if you getting it by the less effort, then definitely the farmer will focus on that particular crop. Now this will create the problem of the monoculture. It will impact on the land also, and also it will impact the food security also. Okay, this is important thing. Second, also it will enhance the use of the fertilizer also. You know very well, normally this crop does not require any fertilizer, but for the more production, for the more yield, farmers may use the excess fertilizer also. So again it will impact on the environment. Okay, now there is can be the problem of the food security is there. Now this is the important thing. See, primarily the focus is there to produce the biofuel from the residue part only. Okay, residue part of the agriculture, food crops, industrial waste. Okay, industrial waste means beta these food processing industries. Okay, which is the biodegradable. Remember this thing. Okay, it is not like the all type of the industrial waste. No, it is not like that. Okay, so focus on this thing. Also from the home. So primary focus is this area. But suppose if we shift our this edible crops for the production of this biofuel, for example, sugarcane, corn, okay, soya bean, then it will create the problem of the food security. So this is the major problem. On one hand, you are maintaining your energy security, that is true, but on other hand this problem is created. For example, especially with this sugarcane industry, As you know that in our India, we consume the sugar at top level. Sometimes we need to import also sugar from another country because the demand is very high. Okay. Now, if these sugar industries, they are not producing the sugar, they are producing the ethanol. If they're getting in the producing of this biofuel, okay, if by the production of this biofuel, they get the good money. Okay, then definitely why they will produce the sugar? They will not produce it. They will divert their crop to this area. Now this creates the problem of food security. So it is a duty of the government to maintain the balance between both. Okay, fuel also and food also, because both the thing we require. Okay, especially for the common man or for the poor people, the food is a very important thing. If the people are remaining hunger, then we can't say that we are developed country. Okay, you know very well, India want to change this tag from developing to developed country. So if you want to the status of the developed country, then it is necessary to maintain the food security. भाई तभी तो आप अपने अपने पब्लिक को भाई फूड प्रोवाइड कर पाओगे जब हमारे पास पूरा सिक्योरिटी होगा. ओके, एंड ऑल्सो this thing is also necessary, you know very well, for the transportation system, for the different industries. Even also fuel is required for the in the agriculture area also, for the running of the tractors, different machines. Okay, irrigation pumps also, they require fuel. Okay, so fuel demand is everywhere. So it is a duty of the government to maintain the balance in the both the area. Okay, so check and balance is necessary in this area. First, our priority should be there for the production of the biofuel. It must be produced by these residue parts. Okay, whether they are coming from the agriculture, forest, okay, or these from the sugarcane factory, the bagasse. Okay, so first priority is should be there. Second priority beta from these non-edible crops like jatropha crackers. So this thing is necessary. Got it? Also, change in the land uses also. If the farmers see that by cultivating these crops, biocrops, they are getting more benefit, then definitely they will cultivate in the fertile land also. Okay, again it will create the problem of the food security. Got it? Because normally these crops require this barren land, unfertile land. Okay, but when they observe that while the production of these crops they are getting more benefit, then definitely they will cultivate in the fertile land also, divert their land from the food to these crops. Okay, in those land where there is normal food crop cultivation is there, they will divert that land to these biocrops, and again the problem of the food security will arises. So it is a duty of the government to maintain the balance between the two. Nevertheless, it is equally true that advantages are the more than the disadvantages. Okay, because beta, you know very well nowadays, fuel is the one of the important substance. Okay, for the agriculture area also, for the urban areas also. Okay, ऐसा नहीं कि फ्यूल सिर्फ अर्बन एरिया में चाहिए, एग्रीकल्चर एरिया में बेटा डिफरेंट मशीनरीज आर देयर, डिफरेंट एरिया आर देयर जहाँ पे बेटा फ्यूल की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, तो फ्यूल की डिमांड तो है. So that's why it is necessary for the government to promote these biofuel. Okay, अगर ये जथ्रोफा क्रैकर्स की जो क्रॉप है इसको हायर लेवल में प्रमोट किया जाए तो बेटा ये बहुत ही इफेक्टिव है. जो गवर्नमेंट का बेटा प्लान है ना इनकम सोर्स में, क्या प्लान है गवर्नमेंट का? टू इनहेंस द इनकम ऑफ द फार्मर. कितना इनकम करना है बेटा? ये नहीं आपने सुना गवर्नमेंट का प्लान है टू डबल द इनकम ऑफ द फार्मर? इट इज ऑल्सो द मिशन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. तो बेटा अगर जथ्रोफा क्रैकर जैसी क्रॉप अगर हम प्रमोट करते हैं तो डेफिनेटली इट विल इनहेंस द रेवेन्यू ऑफ द फार्मर्स. लेकिन इसको थोड़ा बैलेंस वे में मतलब कि प्रमोट करना पड़ेगा ताकि हमारी जो फूड की सिक्योरिटी है वो भी मेंटेन रहे. ओके, फ्यूल का जो डिमांड है वो भी भाई फुलफिल हो जाए और फार्मर की इनकम भी इनहेंस हो जाए. तो एक बैलेंस अप्रोच लेके इनिशिएट करना होगा, तभी जाके सारी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व होंगी. ओके, गॉट इट? So for today, any of the topic you're not able to understand, this is very important thing. Okay, and also one thing you have to check it out. Better this thing. Okay, फ्यूचर में जो हमारा जो प्लान है कि दिस थर्ड जनरेशन बायोफ्यूल, because you know very well these microalgae can grow anywhere. Okay, and also with these microalgae the large yielding power is there. Okay, we can yield high amount of the biofuel from these microalgae. So our focus is also in this area also. Okay, so this is the important thing. This is the third generation biofuel from the microalgae. Second generation from the non-food crops and also non-edible oil seeds. So these two generations are important for the production of the biofuels. Got it? This is important thing. Anything you want to understand? Okay, good. So बेटा आप घर जाके इसको पढ़िएगा, revise all these topics. Okay, and if you find any problem, come tomorrow, we will discuss it. Okay, so for today these are the important topic. Thank you to all of you. Have a nice day.